So, we're in Diamond City. The only reason I came here was because I needed to check out some gear and stuff and to collect our carry weight ring, which is right here. So, now we are going to continue our pursuit and we're going to fast travel back over to College Square. We are going to bombard all the ferals and then go into College Square Station and actually proceed to decimate this entire area too. Remember, this character is a Brotherhood of Steel character. So I am about to change over to the Brotherhood of Steel outfit that is commonly worn, the Brotherhood Fatigues. Once it reloads, my character is also kind of a messed up looking Harley Quinn. I decided on this just out of pure boredom and decided to have a little bit of fun with it. So we are going to go into our inventory and put on the Brotherhood Fatigues, which means that we no longer have our insulated Vault 11 jumpsuit. We do have the Wastelander's chest piece, which I don't think... No, we cannot wear that with the Brotherhood. So let's see what our character looks like now that we have the Brotherhood Fatigues on. Well, if I could see the face of the character, it'd actually be pretty nice, but Bethesda doesn't want me to do that. We are going to go ahead and annihilate these feral ghouls that are just clambering around like they love to do. Many people will mistake a feral ghoul for being a zombie. They actually are not a zombie, as they still do have a slight brain structure. But their brains have rotted away due to radiation, and so that happens, unfortunately for them, which really sucks. Okay, so all the ghouls are dead now, thanks to us just annihilating them. So now we're going to go over to College Square Station. Oh boy. Probably shouldn't have done that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and... Probably should not have just rushed in like I did, but no need, no necessant fear of them. Since we do have righteous authority, the Codsworth is in the way. I should probably get some repair packs. Funny, he said he's stalking us, but it's not a stalker, it's just a reverber, which by themselves actually are pretty dangerous still. Which I like letting him kill a few. Just so he feels special. God knows we have enough people in the world who think they want to feel special. So we're going to go ahead and open up this... and see what's inside. Hopefully we're not assaulted by another one. Sorry about that, I had to check my phone real quick. Had a update from one of my apps that I use quite often. Just telling me that I've completed an ad somehow and I don't even know what I was doing. Yes, I am playing with mods. The mods I have are listed. I've shown them. I'm playing with the flying ring, which allows me to use a jetpack even if I don't have the actual jetpack installed on my power armor. Which is actually a good thing to have sometimes, especially as you'll see, going to College Station. Oh look, we have another one of our babies. Why is he running this way? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go down to College Station. Remember, our character is a complete playthrough strictly for the Brotherhood. So now that we have this set up, all we are going to do is legitimately continue playing as the Brotherhood of Steel. Our character is going to assume that the Brotherhood of Steel are God on this planet. There is nothing wrong with them, and they have done nothing wrong and can do no wrong. Some people have asked me if I play with other mods. No, I actually don't.
Do proceed carefully here. I find this place unsettling.
And we have raiders already, so this is going to be an interesting fight to see if the raiders actually show up as well as our little friends. That lady apparently got stuck inside of the elevator. Well, let's see if we can even open this elevator hatch. Some elevator hatches in the game you can actually open up and they unlock to different areas that normally you can't reach. And if you have a jetpack, you can actually reach those areas using that. I will say, just for the lore fact and the fact that my character is still a low character build, we're going to do this the old school way, and I don't even know why I did not even notice that freaking landmine was there. Well, looks like we have some level ups to do, so let's go ahead and get our character leveled up where we don't get hit by those. Okay, so now our character is harder to detect while sneaking. I do like...
Picking up hostile light fire.
Idiot Savant is one of the perks that I have on this character. Idiot Savant is very helpful because any action you do can actually get you bonus experience points. Which, as we all know, jeez, Codsworth just decimated that ghoul in one swipe. I didn't even have a chance to shoot at it. I think I got one shot on it, and then Codsworth said, yeah, we're going to destroy this thing now.
Yes.
Okay, so with Codsworth being our companion right now, there are some things you can do, but it's going to piss him off. He likes when you intimidate people who are intimidating others, but he does not like it if you're doing a mission and you ask for more caps. So, those of you who love asking for more caps, do not choose Codsworth as your companion. Although, there are ways while you're playing with Codsworth as your companion, you can still do it. I do it regularly. But you do have to remember that Codsworth will not enjoy your asking for more caps for a mission. It all depends on how you want to play that out. If you want to still continue to ask for more caps like I do, please do. But just remember to get his companion perk, which not a lot of people like because it's really not super effective. Unless you're going into an area full of enemies that have a lot of high weapons. Really? Unless you're going into an area with a lot of enemies using laser weapons, his perk is not that good unless you're going to do that. Which I know a lot of characters, the areas you'll go through do not have a lot of energy weapons starting off. Later on in the game, maybe that will help you. It all depends on your play style. For me, I actually like having all the companion perks. Because if you have all the companion perks, you don't have to worry as much about losing something. Some companion perks, as has been noted by other players, they're way better than the others. I hate those little monkeys. Those things are one of the most annoying things about the game. Is that they have the little trap monkeys set up. And one thing you have to be careful about with those dang monkeys is sometimes the traps they have set up near them are very effective at stripping your health to zero real fast. So let's continue this on and see what else we can capture. Cigarettes, duct tape. Oh, another raider body. As you all know, I do have the carry weight ring add-on, as well as a few others. I do have all the actual add-ons turned on for the game, so if you go into certain areas, you'll activate certain missions that won't be active any other way. Sorry about that. I lost my tongue, which tends to happen quite often, unfortunately. Oh boy, wait a minute. Why is that door red? So let's just try it anyway, whatever. Anyone who's gone through College Square will know exactly why this door, and a few others, when you go to unlock them, are red. And it's not a good thing.
That's it.
Codsworth disliked that, probably because this is the area where they hold all the cash.
Excellent.
Which, only unlocking this is the only way you're going to be able to actually capture certain items. Ooh, we got subway tokens. So, in all my playthroughs, I do take everything, but I have yet to discover a true meaning for me to capture subway tokens. I usually just let them stack up and then sell the suckers, because they're worth a couple coins, actually. Well, for now, we're going to go ahead and get the,
There we go.
we're going to see exactly what happens if we decide to set this as Subway Stewart, which I have been shot dead because of Protectrons that have decided to change their ways. So what we are going to do is come in here, and when the Protectron turns on...
Hello, citizen. Please present your subway token. Delinquency rider token received. Thank you for riding the most historic subway system.
Well, unfortunately, as you all just saw, the Protectron does not even give you a chance to show it your subway token. So, yeah, sorry about that. That Protectron is officially screwed. Oh god. Ah, there he is, the other Protectron. He's actually pretty strong. Really sucks for us, so we're just gonna hit him. For those of you who don't know, anytime you see oil on the ground, go ahead and ignite it. Promise you, it'll save you some time. Though I do like the Harley Quinn look for this character because it's funny. Watching your character oh wait, there's more. So, as I said, we are currently on Knight's Reese's mission where he wants us to go into the areas and clear out any enemies who happen to call it home, any abominations. Because as we all know, abominations are bad. He's talking, of course, about the nuclear explosions. Looks like that guy actually was trying to blow up the subway station. That, or he just thought it would be fun. Since we already did destroy this Protectron, we're still gonna hack it so that way we get the experience.
That's
Which I think later on, if you do come back here, you can actually still get the Protectrons back. They do respawn. If I'm wrong, if someone could correct me on that, I will take any correction possible. But I have seen a few times where some things do come back to life after you've blown them to pieces, which is sometimes a very good thing. Sometimes, as in the case of feral ghouls, as we know, is not a great thing to deal with. So we do have one feral ghoul, it shows, left here, and he's a strong one, I'm pretty sure. He was asleep, and we woke him up. I don't think he's happy with being woke up while he was taking his nap. Anyone who's ever woken up a child from a nap will definitely know what I'm talking about, because they don't like waking up. And of course, if you wake them up, you're going to be the brunt of their pain. Oh no, it's just a regular soul. Oh, you know what? We're going to light him up. Alright, now the college square is cleared out, supposedly. We're gonna go loot as much stuff as we can from the area. As we all know, looting is good in Fallout. Especially if you're doing settlement builds, which this game, although not specifically a settlement build character, is going to have to build a few settlements. Whether or not I want to do it, it's gonna be necessity to have some things that you can use. And one of the things that everyone needs is a good settlement. I mean, yeah, the one I had didn't have very good defense so far. It literally has a couple traps set up where some of the attacks are, which I'll go into that as well when I go back there and start rebuilding Sanctuary somewhat more than what it is so far. Like I said, we are not going to be building much. And exactly what I said. There's still some more of the day, some more ghouls. We will always, I hate to say it, college square, no matter what you do, stays infested with ghouls. Whatever you may think, oh hey, yeah, they're not coming back. Fallout 4 works on what I call the randomization policy. Works on what we call a randomization type play. Every time you turn on the game, you will get a different experience. Difficulty you play on does not matter. I have actually had it one time I turned the game on, and all I had were level 1, level 2, and level 3 fights for 3-4 hours into the game. That is not normal for this game. Well, not normal for me. In fact, I'm usually getting attacked a lot more by a lot higher level enemies.
Looks like these raiders became quite the feral feast.
Now, of course, we are still trying to build our relationship with Codsworth, although I hate to say this, not very easily to do when your character, I like to scavenge everything in some areas. Codsworth, of course, does not like you to do. If he does see you doing stuff that is considered bad, he will dislike that, whatever you're doing. But we're going to continue with what we're doing. Hopefully, Codsworth doesn't hate us too badly. Codsworth actually will not attack you, though. It does not matter what you do. Codsworth won't attack you, as far as I've seen. That is, unless you are actually doing something just completely heinous that is going to upset everyone in the area, then of course Codsworth is going to join in on whoever is attacking you. And Codsworth, although a lower level, can actually do some damage. Oh, I guess that was the last one. At least that's what we say every time, and then we turn the corner and there's like 50 of them waiting on us. Which, apparently not this time, so we're gonna see if we can't find a way into that other train car, which I think we can get to from right here. Oh, no, we can't.
Are you certain I'm the man for the job, Bob?
And we have more feral ghouls. That was a nice long shot. Okay, so we ruined more ghouls' days by ending them. Now see, the only thing I don't get is, if we're supposed to clear it out, why does it only have us clear out the first floor? Could it be that the Brotherhood still wants to go and get some of their scribes down here to get them kind of leveled higher by actually going in and clearing areas? I highly doubt it, because they treat the scribes actually pretty good. They take care of the scribes as well as you'd expect, though I will say this. If you are a scribe with them,
This level of darkness is entirely unnecessary.
yeah, he doesn't like the darkness. I don't much care about that. Looks like the raiders actually held them off. Actually had a good fight here with the ghouls. Because there's quite a few ghoul bodies, raider bodies, and normally you wouldn't expect something like that with the ghouls having the numbers that they do, because the ghouls are actually still people in a way. They just happen to be heavily irradiated persons. If we're going to do the politically correct stuff, they're heavily irradiated persons who are still persons of interest to everyone. I don't understand why, but I actually was watching some of the broadcast, and funny thing is, I saw someone actually, with these riots and everything going on,
Rubbish where you found it.
actually made me crack up laughing, was because someone had a thing that said right. Someone had a sign at one of these protests that actually had rights for ghouls, and there was actually people cheering this guy on. I can't remember where it was that I saw it, but it was hilarious to see the fact that the people around him were cheering him on. I don't know if they actually knew he was talking about from this video game or what, but I was absolutely losing it, because I thought it was hilarious that someone would have a sign out saying rights for ghouls, and people are cheering them on, and I'm pretty sure there had to be a few people who realized what he meant by rights for ghouls. Now, if they did and they were cheering him on just for fun, good for them. If they really didn't, and they just were cheering him on because of pure stupidity, I feel bad for them. Because anyone who follows Fallout or anything, even regular internet memes, you'll discover very quickly. There's memes about the ghouls all over the place. But let's get back to the mission at hand. We are destroying College Square. Well, in a way. If we could actually decimate this place, I just cut, as Paladin Dance said, he wanted to call in a strike on it. I probably would have to say I can agree. As bad as College Square is, when it starts getting this way. And there was another one. I didn't even see that oil. I'm glad I didn't start shooting when I first walked in, because that would have actually hurt, because I did go that way. So now we're back going out to Cambridge. We are going to go back over to Knight Reese, and we're going to decimate a few more enemies. Now, some of the enemies that you fight in these areas are not what you expect. You'd expect to fight ghouls and stuff like that, hence the fact what they do. But there are quite a few enemies that you're going to end up fighting that you're not going to know why you're fighting them. It actually is explained later on as to why they want these creatures destroyed when it comes to like super mutants, synths. Of course, the Brotherhood does not like synths. The reason for that is they're synthetic humans. Robots with a human skin, in a way. Which, as far as I know, if you bring Nick Valentine aboard the Brotherhood,
Nice.
if you continue the mission to do his part, there's some interesting comments done towards him by the people on board, the Pridwin. They don't like him very much because, of course, Nick Valentine is a Gen. I think he might possibly be one of the first Gen 3 synths, but he was completely. But because his memory wiped, he actually prefers to be a detective. And that's good for him, I guess, I should say. I have no clue about it. But what we're doing now is we're going to keep clearing out areas as we move, so that way we can punish some more bad guys, as they like to call them. And these abominations. So, here we go. Hopefully we're not attacked again, because I'm getting a little irritated with the little monsters. Nope, here they come.
Got it.
Now, for those of you who are wondering, although you can annihilate nearly every character in the game, you do have to be careful and watch your back, because enemies do come everywhere. I was hoping there was none in there with me in the bus. Go figure, I was wrong. But now that we've completed this, we're going to go back and find Knight Reese and have a little chit-chat. Which, as you'll notice, they've actually kind of fixed up the area now. A little more than what it was when we first came in. The exterior is about as clean as it's going to get. So... there is an enemy around here somewhere. I don't see him though. But it's showing, when I was standing there, caution. So I'm kind of wondering, where is this so-called enemy? I want to find him. I want to kill him. I want to raid and loot the bodies. There is a certain thing. Some of these containers can be used to open up. But if you really want to catch your enemy's attention and draw them out, start blowing stuff up. Especially if they're ghouls or mongrels or anything like that, they will very quickly come to your aid. When I say aid, of course, I do mean they will want to kill you. Since there's really nothing ever to loot in the vehicles, it is good to blow them up. And why Codsworth thought that was a genius idea, I'll never know. A lot of your companions actually go and do that. And now we've revealed that we have some more enemies here. Let's go up there and go play. Shall we? A little fact check on the ghouls from Fallout 4. They are apparently a lot different from the other Fallouts. If you look at the other Fallouts, the way the ghouls look, they are not the same in any way, shape, or form as what you'll find here in the Commonwealth. As I had said, you can go back into the same area multiple times, fight the enemies, and actually use these areas to stage attacks. You can do it. It's not recommended if you're a lower level to continue to jump into a high area and expect to survive. You won't. Now, a lot of people do wonder about the conditions of the city. Fallout 4 is set in Boston, Massachusetts. In Fallout lore, the only actual area that considers himself a Commonwealth of the United States is the Commonwealth. It's the only place that you'll hear anyone say the Commonwealth. It's the only area, and it's considered the Northeastern Commonwealth. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, about the delay. I was going to grab something to drink real quick. Let's see. As I had stated, you can come in and kind of raid everything you want from here. Although, now they are cleaning up the police station for you. This is something that they will do all the time, which allows you the capability to go in and continually grab new stuff until they are done cleaning. Oh look, it's Night Reese.
Good news.
Affirmative.
Looks like I got my surprise for the day. Yeah, now report to me.
Hi.
I hope you're finally prepped for another mission, because I've got just the place.
I'm ready.
Better be. Details are on your map. Report back when the area...
So now, I have actually taken on another mission for Night Reese. Remember what I said about this character? They are completely brainwashed. They think that the Brotherhood can do no wrong. The Brotherhood is the ultimate good for them. What we are going to do is continue this run through like this. Our character is literally going to do whatever the Brotherhood tells them to do. No one can tell them that the Brotherhood is wrong or evil. They won't listen. This character is literally almost the male version of Night Reese. So we're going to continue to see what all we can take from here. While they're cleaning up, each time we come back, they will have another part of the police station cleaned up as we're completing these little run-through, destroy missions, stuff like that. And you'll see that quite a few places actually end up with more stuff inside. Because there's some places you can actually clear them out 100 times, and you come back and you'll find 100 more things just sitting right there waiting for you to take it. Mostly what you'll find in here, some useful scrap, some of it not so useful at all. I will say the best thing to do is to come back every so often. Not every single mission, because every single mission you're not going to get something. That's just the way the game is built. But as I said, with Fallout and let's say there's other games such as Skyrim, Oblivion, and other ones like that, you will actually come across times where you go into an area 5 or 6 times, and 5 or 6 times you come out with multiple separate things that you did not have the other times.
Welcome back. I've got another mission for you, if you're ready.
Ready.
Outstanding. Over the
So this
years,
is our character, by
the
the way.
Brotherhood has sent several recon teams to the Commonwealth. The last squad went in 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing, presumed dead.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Everyone who signs up for a recon mission knows what to expect. Our lives depend on it, and if we should fall, we have a responsibility to find.
Sure. Where should I begin?
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress. If you can acquire a signal, you should...
Okay, so now,
Paladin dance.
I'm busy right now, Initiate. Perhaps we'll speak later.
what we're doing right now is we're going to go and find the lost patrol team. Anyone who's already played this mission will know exactly what this entails. My character, of course, being the way that I'm setting her up, she's going to be the one who is going to be, I guess you could say, feel super sad that the entire other team unfortunately didn't make it.
What are you doing standing around here? You have your orders.
Now, this cooler tends to stay a little bit full quite often. But we're going to continue with what we're doing. We're going to completely finish up filtering everything we can from this entire area. Which is done. Now we're going to go talk to our good friend over here.
Can't wait to see what you bring back. The location sounded very promising.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Watch your back out there. I'm guessing we're not the only ones scouring the Commonwealth for those artifacts. It's so exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so much
Okay, well that
technology
must have
out
been the
there
part that I
just
had
haven't
for
seen yet.
supporting the recon team. Give me 1 second. Actually, no, we're just going to continue with what we're doing. So now we have a thing we can do. We do need to get the painting. I want to see what that's actually all about. And then the Lost Patrol. So first, we're going to cut off everything except for Quartermastery and Beaver Creek Lanes, which anyone who's played Beaver Creek Lanes will know exactly what this mission is going to entail for them. So we are going to look on our map and find out Beaver Creek Lanes real quick. Okay, so it's way... Oh, actually, that's actually in Far Harbor. So we're going to go to the Hepatic Drive. We're going to head straight to Reeb Marina. And as I said, since we have more scrap, before we do that, we're going down to the Diamond City Market. We need fusion cores so that we can actually be a proper Brotherhood of Steel character. We got to use power armor. Which, as you all know, means I gotta get power armor.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
We sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition, outerwear, dinnerware.
Let's see what you got.
Here you are.
Alright. So, we're going to continue with our thing. We're going to go ahead and get rid of items that we don't use, items that we don't need. I do need the combat rifle, actually. Since we're not wearing that anymore, we don't need it. Though there is a reason I'm selling all my stuff here. Seeing as how the other ones aren't open, I have to sell everything to this otherworldly version of Codsworth. Yes, you can sell the rings, but I find since the rings are each worth about $2,000 worth of your chips, it ain't worth it to go ahead and sell them. And your wedding ring, just in case you get certain mods, you have to have your wedding rings, both of them. The You Work For Me ring gives you a whole bunch of aid that you really actually could use. So we're gonna go into our area, get Addictol, which until you get certain pieces, Addictol is something that you have to have. You have to have Addictol. If you don't have it, then you're going to find yourself in a bad situation and a bad day. I am buying all of their little pieces. I'm buying all bobby pins and stuff like that, and all the junk as usual. Which a lot of people wonder, why do you buy all the junk? It's so that way you can continue with what you're doing. As well as, well, I didn't need that, so let's go back here real quick. I don't really, well, actually the adhesive I do need, because there's a lot of stuff you can actually create in this game. You can create a lot. I'm still working on trying to figure out a lot more of the creation items. There's quite a bit of stuff that you can buy. Well, I'm working on collecting, quite a bit of stuff that's going to help us out once we actually get into the game with stuff that we're going to need. I don't know why that short double-barreled shotgun's still there whenever we don't need it, because we have better stuff now. So, now that I owe him 5,000, we ain't paying no 5,000. We don't pay money. I don't pay money. That is a no-go with me. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get, well, actually no, we are going to take those frag grenades. We do need frag grenades because I've found out they actually do help you. So let's see if he has frag grenades. Yes, he does, but we're not going to use Molotovs. I don't like those very much. Some people live by them. I don't. So now, we're going to go in here and things like bubble gum, corn, cram. Well, actually, you know what? We'll keep the corn. Any of our items that we can plant is a great thing to keep. Anything that you're not going to use, like if you're not using mods and you want to carry a bunch of stuff, you're going to want to get grilled radstag because it gives you a 25 plus carry weight for like 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. That's not bad to keep on you if you know you can use it. Once I actually finish up doing my little hey, let's get as much of this as we can, I'll show you guys exactly what can happen, like what all will actually help you out in the game. Yogawa ribs, they're good. They give you a damage resist plus 15 for a couple minutes. That's not bad. But for this playthrough, we're not really going to need that. What we need is, like, comics and stuff, because with the comics, you can actually sell those and get a little more money on your hands. Journal scrap, don't need it, but... Okay, Live and Love, since we picked that up, that actually helped us out, but here's the thing a lot of people don't realize. You do not have to keep your items. Once you've read the magazines in the game, you don't have to keep them. Like, I mean, some people keep them, some people don't. It all depends on what you want to do with it. Actually, we're gonna get that back, that toll schedule, because we're gonna read some of these and see what we can do about it. Okay, so we're going down into our items again, and the only reason why is we're going to look and see if we have any gold. Okay, we have gold-plated items, but no actual gold. Let's see if we have pre-war money. As I said, anytime you can get it, pre-war money, that's 804 that I ain't got to pay them. And trust me, at the time, you don't want to pay money. You do not want to pay a lot of money for what you're doing. So, since we have all this, we're actually going to go into our ammunition and give them back some of the ammo that we were going to buy. Some of the ammo we don't really need. It's just good to have extra ammo. We already have a lot of shotgun shells. Shotgun shells, we're sitting pretty fat and happy right now. We do need 44 rounds, which he has enough of, so we're going to kind of cut down on some of these buying these items, because some of them you don't actually need. We do need 50, because, well, if I wouldn't have done that. We're going to get rid of our, let's see how much we have in 308 and 38. Yeah, we don't really need any 308, because I ain't even using my 308 rifle right now. We're gonna get rid of the 45. We have enough we need 10 millimeter all the time. The 5 millimeter, we're not really actually using our minigun, so we don't need that. Fusion cells, we do have to have fusion cores. Right now we have 6 fusion cores. That's pretty good. That's not gonna hurt us. But at the end of the day, you do gotta look into the fact of what you have with you and what you need. See, that's the 308 hunting rifle. Once you change that sniper rifle over, you can actually change that sniper rifle into a 50 caliber, which will help you out quite a bit. But we're gonna go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need all the stim packs because, like I said, this character doesn't use a lot of stim packs. Right away, we're gonna give. Well, we have enough to last us for a minute. So we have enough to last us in all this. I do want dirty water. I need all that dirty water, and there's a reason for that. All the dirty water that you get will actually help you in the long run, because you will be able to actually use it to make purified water where you don't have any normally. We already have corn growing, so we're not going to do that. But now we're going to go with what we got. We left him with only 24. So we're going to go to our weapons workbench real quick. As we do, we're also going to do a little fast travel.
Diamond City surplus. Open quick.
We're going to go back over to our home. And with being this character has decided she's going to be a Brotherhood of Steel. Only Brotherhood. That's it. Have a little fun. Mind you, I haven't yet gone to certain locations. Some locations you can get bonuses. If you do pick up these bonuses, they can help you out quite a bit. Like, there is a place, Adam Cat's Garage, where you can buy different pieces for your power armor. We're taking the minigun out. We're taking our corn, purified water. And if they have any more gold, we'll take the gold out of here. Very quickly, take gold. Okay, we don't have any gold yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our gold watch and everything like that. And where is it? Silver, 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 silver. And as well, any pre-war money that has been found while we were outside. Which, I don't see any. So now, what we're going to do is, I was talking about that we have certain things that you can actually build. So, let's see, power, manufacturing, these are what I was talking about. We're going to go all the way down to our miscellaneous. Okay, so we do have the typical builder platform, builder extra. This has extra stuff that you won't find. Packaging plant, randomizer, then the recycler, A through F, and then F through Z. Now, a lot of people wonder, why would you go and build those two? Once I have them powered and am running a terminal to them, what will happen, which we're going to have to build more power plants. So let's go ahead and build another generator. Now, I don't really like these little generators, but right now it's really all that we got. So, we don't have enough power for everything. Looks like 2 little generators is not going to be enough. So, what we're going to do is... well, that's going to produce the same amount. We're just going to build a big generator. And punch its power piece right into there, and hopefully that will give us enough that we can have everything running. We still need another power plant. How about that? Well, we're just going to build another small one then. Shouldn't need much more than this. Now you'll notice once I fully develop everything, all the characters will have it. Okay, now everything's going. Okay, so now one of my little things I have an issue with. Now we have to go in for the recyclers. Since this is A through F, we're going to go in and take our junk. Anything that has A's in it is going to go in here. Like aluminum, because all the extra stuff, you can actually leave it in here, and as it destroys it and puts it into the next one, you'll actually find you're actually doing a lot better. So, in this one, since I barely put anything in there, we're just going to fill this one with quite a bit, nearly everything. Mostly, I want all the gold and silver stuff. And then we'll go back as it's destroying those to build us gold and silver. We'll go through and connect everything and get what we want. Now, as you notice, yes, I'm putting everything in there. I will be going back into the regular supply and filling it up with that and turning this stuff on. Now, if you're wondering why I connect them all, partially I'm just lazy and I don't feel like actually building 2 storage containers, but I'm probably going to have to. But for what it's worth right now, we're just going to go ahead and fill this thing up with whatever we have. Which is funny, because a lot of the toys that you would not expect them to be made of metal are actually made of metal. Okay, so now that this thing's full of junk, we are going to go ahead and go in to here, recycler A through F controls, and we're going to tell our A through F to make us copper. Which, actually, I didn't even set it, so it's not going to do anything. And look at that, the power did not... the dang power cable did not stay connected like it was supposed to. Which is weird. Why is F through Z still going and it's not connected? Whoops, I completely forgot about that. Okay, so before this thing decides to just want to continue doing that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put in our storage. That way, as everything comes out of there, it won't just float to the ground. So now we're on F through Z. We are going to tell it to first start off by giving us gold. Gold, gold, gold. Everyone loves gold. What could go wrong with building gold? It takes a few minutes for some reason sometimes. Which, let's make sure everything's still working. Power, power. Everything's got power. You'll notice that I leave it to run by itself because as it sorts through everything And while it's sorting through, quite a bit of the stuff takes a minute. But before it starts up, we are going to actually go over here and grab it. And we are going to go down and take fertilizer. Now, anything with fertilizer, plastic, and lead later on will become a very, very, very handy item. Because you can actually make your own ammunition. And we have more crystals, so anything that are just raw elements already in here, we're going to go ahead and pull them. Because we don't really need those in here, because they're not going to do anything for us if they're in here, whereas we can just stick them inside our storage area. Okay, so we're going to go through here real quick and get this done. Concrete, yes. Connecting rod, new. As well, any adhesive is a great thing to keep. I will go ahead and take stuff that's mixed items, because as you use it, it will start actually going ahead and destroying those items for you. And see, this is F through Z. All this gold will be getting destroyed very quickly, too. You do have a lot of items that you can go ahead and pull out of it, but the chances of you actually needing to are not high, unfortunately. Now, that's up to you if you want to go ahead and pull it or not. Everyone has their own options of what they think the best way of playing the game is. I'm not going to tell you my way, because my way is not everyone else's way. My way, I tend to look through everything, find what I need the most, and then that's what I take with me. Now, later on, you will see quite a few times I have way too much items.
Please. Just... I need to be alone right now.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Okay, so now here's our power armor. Let's see if we can actually do anything with this, because I'd like to actually get some of these up to Model B. I'm trying to have a full set of Model B body armor. Well, power armor. I thought I already had everything on Vault-Tec, but what we're going to do, we're going to give these all the military paint job. And the reason for them all having military paint is because with the military paint job, it increases your strength. And with all of ours being a heavy mod, probably best to have that. The headlamp, I wish I had the science rank. Yeah, you can have a Vault Boy headlamp. Don't know why people want that. Bright is what I prefer because it helps me out because I can see everything. So, we don't have anything available for us to actually upgrade yet. I think. No, we have to have a rank of at least science rank 1 or 2 or 3. But now that we also have the armor, we can actually install our fusion core and start running around in this thing. And with our character being a Brotherhood of Steel character, the Brotherhood of Steel will love seeing a character in power armor. I still question why, but the Brotherhood is the Brotherhood. So we're going to go ahead and finish what we were starting last time with the resources. Where I was trying to put these down, then I ran out of the ability and resources capable of doing it. So I had to wait. But now that we have enough, we're going to go ahead and go back into this and fill up this space with the rest of the plants. The reason why I do this is because I have done builds where I didn't keep everything in line. I just kind of threw everything down and said, hey, let's see what happens. It didn't end very well.
Yeah!
And anyone wondering, yes, Idiot Savant is turned on. Idiot Savant will give you bonus experience at random times for doing anything possible. You can get random experience flat out just walking around. It can give you quite a bit of experience really fast if you have those characters who are heavy into needing experience.
Every day I get up and tell myself, you just have to get through today.
We've been through a rough time, man. The worst. Just, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, I know I haven't been pulling my weight around here, and I'm really trying to do better. Okay?
Oh, there's nothing to apologize for. If you worry about you, everything will take care of itself.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Thanks for checking in on me.
Of course. We look out for our own. Always.
Which kind of makes me wonder about our good friend Sturgis. He seems to act a little off sometimes. And maybe he's not who he claims he is. Could Sturgis be a synth? Although anyone who's played already knows that answer. Okay, now that we have all of our little pieces put up, we can actually go in and go ahead and take our stuff.
Seems to be growing well.
Some days are harder than others.
We can go ahead and pick up whatever items, whatever things are already ready for harvesting, and that way they don't have to take all day to harvest. Which is kind of annoying that your characters will take a minute to harvest simple stuff that shouldn't even take them very long. Although I do understand the way that they built this game around the settlement process is they actually built it to do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to take time to be able to do it. Which that's understandable.
I'll try to make myself useful.
As a lot of us do understand, you gotta speed things up a bit. Now we're going back into F and selecting gold again. I think what I didn't do was tell it to go ahead and do that, so now it should start processing the gold. Well, if not, it's probably waiting for the rain to stop. Okay, so a lot of people wonder, how do you make a lot of water really quick? Millions of these is not effective. So we're going to go ahead and take away all the water pumps. Which, oh no, we have no water. Guess what? Water purifiers. These will save your area and allow you to very quickly come up with a lot of water. Any area, and also, if you're someone who deals with loving to work a lot of caps really quickly, producing water is probably the quickest way. Now, once you do get a lot of water, you do have to figure out a way to get it out of Sanctuary Hills. Quickest way to do that? By trading. Now, you can produce a lot of water. Doing this right here, each one of those produces 10 water. Now, yes, if you noticed, I don't have enough power yet for those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pylon, connect the pylon to the closest one of these that will accept it, which none of them will because it's apparently too far away. Now that we have that, we are going to actually go and drag our power pylons. And with each power pylon, this is just me personally what I like to do. I like to go and drag the power pylon until it turns red. Once it turns red, that means, one, you have no more cable length that you can use. Which I think is funny is that this didn't want you to run it very far, but now you can actually, once it's actually connected, you can run the power lines pretty good distance away from each other. So what I'll do is run one more, connect it, pull it, drag it out until it turns red, and step back. This also goes into the way of saving yourself. You save yourself a lot of wire that normally you would be wasting because, of course, you're trying to connect all these pylons together. And if you don't get the right distance, well, guess what? You just wasted a whole bunch of wire trying to run all these wires. So now that we have it, we got to put another generator up. So in order to do it, we're just gonna add three big medium generators. Power them all hooked together. And then run each one of them. And check and see how many of our actual purifiers are actually turned on. Looks like those two are, that one's not. That one is, and this one is. Okay, all but one of them is actually turned on. Well, that tells us we're going to need one more generator to produce 5 more power to keep the power on. God knows we need power. Once we actually have all of our power, as you can tell, we do have a couple new settlers now as well. So let's go talk to our new settlers. One thing you can do, some people don't do it, I do it. I tend to take all my settlers.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
I do like taking a lot of this stuff. Sometimes you'll find that that characters carry with them stuff that you just don't realize that you might actually need. Now, what I'm going to do here, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's messed up. I am going to go ahead and put down another desk. And our new buddy here is actually going to bring us scavenge supplies. So, we're going to go right here. Set him up to scavenge. And he should start scavenging quite soon. Which apparently didn't click in his head that I want him to scavenge for me. So now it's assigned, so that means if it is red, that means it requires you to assign somebody to it when you're first laying down stuff. If it's yellow, that means it's now been assigned. We do need to figure out where is our other person that we have. This mysterious 7th person. Is that them? No, that's June Long. You can go in and actually rename your settlers, so you can give them different names. You can call them whatever you want. Here's our new
living,
settler.
this ain't.
Let's trade.
Of course.
So, we have bottle caps and iguana bits. There is a theory behind those that is why I am not eating iguana bits. Under any circumstances, you will not catch my character munching down on iguana bits. There is a good reason for this. Those of you who have watched a few of the other videos, you'll know this reason is because there is a thought that iguana bits, which yes, this is lore breaking. Yay, I'm breaking lore again. Is because the iguana bits are possibly made out of human beings. Sweet, now she's assigned, now we have some more scavenging capabilities. This does also create the fact of, if you've played the other Fallouts, specifically Fallout 2, you run into a doctor.
We're friends.
Now you see why I have her own scavenger. No matter what you do, she hates you. Okay, so we are going to go and see what we can do here. I'm going to be using the jetpack quite often in this part because I don't like having to deal with a lot of the creatures that you run into. here in the wastelands of the Commonwealth. And sometimes I just don't want to have to freaking walk so much. I'll jump jet all the way over to an area, or to bypass a certain place if I don't want to have to go through it. Which, yeah, you can actually pick up items. If you want to, go right ahead. And I just screwed up. Oh look, we have a doggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy. He's not happy. Why is he not happy with us?
What's all found you?
Idiot savant. Oh look, we have Brahmin. Oh no, it's a red stag. For those of you who don't know, that rad stag, once you kill them, that's how you get the rad stag meat that allows you to continue to get your character to carry pretty much unlimited amounts of things. If you do it correctly, your character could actually carry just about unlimited amount of stuff just from that. Oh boy. What do we have? Oh, mole rat.
Are you sure there isn't someone more suited to all this?
Mole rats, as you all know, are the typical wasteland varmint, literally. They pop up out of nowhere and tend to just cause trouble. I'm trying to keep Cosworth on my good side, because if I get him on my good side and I get his little perk, it will help a little bit when it comes to later on, when you're facing off against synths and everything, and all higher level enemies. Now, let's go back into our inventory real quick. See, for some reason we're still limited on here, but as long as we upgrade our strength, all the fun stuff, we should be good to continue on. That should have increased us. Well, no, it doesn't. Dang. Okay. That reminds me, seeing as how I am traveling with a companion, it does make a little bit of nuisance, because with Codsworth, you have no way of actually continuing to fight. You cannot get your lone wanderer perk to work because you have a companion. But if you're a person playing with a character that does not have a companion, or you are playing with Dogmeat, you don't have to actually worry about that. The lone companion, the lone wanderer perk does work if Dogmeat is a companion. Dogmeat as a companion, he is pretty good. He can hold down enemies for you so you have a clean shot at them. So we're going to continue on though. We're not worried about him. We are actually only going strictly over to see what we can do. Now, we cannot carry unlimited amounts of stuff right now. And jetpack does not work right now. Oh boy. Hey, guess what? Our favorite little friends are back again. It actually worked a lot better than I thought it would.
I was just getting warmed up.
As well now, thanks to us deciding to play guns. Every single one of them has woke up now. So now that we are fist fighting, guess what? We're gonna go into our weapons real quick. Let's equip the minigun, just for a second. We're gonna put our minigun right there and pick the sucker up. Oh look, he wants to play. Come on, come on. as I said, I do need to get more ammunition, because now I literally only have the ammunition I'm carrying, which is not good for this kind of mission. But with this being a heavy character's build, we are going to go ahead and continue on to the marina. This character is a heavy weapons build, so you will not see me using my sniper rifles. I will be draining my sniper rifles big time. Actually, on top of that, let's go ahead and go back over to Sanctuary, just so we can deal with this real quick. Okay, so now that we're back in Sanctuary, which shouldn't be that big of a problem, we are going to take all items.
Are we pack rats now?
And
stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
Come over to the items builders right here. Yes, I know it's going to be taking me a second. I am overloaded. So, now that we can actually use our power, we can go back to our manufacturing, and this is one of my favorite things to do is manufacturing. Ammunition machines. Which a lot of people love their ammunition, which, why can I, oh, I need science and gun nut. Well, I guess I'm not building that. Armor and clothing, bottling, chemistry, explosive, food handling, gambling, science. No wonder, gun forge. Okay, so we have to get those two gun nut perks, and we don't have the ability to do it. And I'm pretty sure my stats. Okay, we are down to, we're almost up to having one. So, we have an issue right now that we have to solve.
You better keep your mouth shut about this place.
We can run around with power armor, but my character is going to be a heavy weapons build, so what I'm going to do is actually go in, I'm going to leave my power armor, and I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to transfer out some stuff. First off, where is our little wanderers? Wastelands, Peak. Okay, so anything that we don't really need, let's go into the crafting. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and hope we have the ability to do some stuff. We're gonna go ahead over to here and take all items. We're gonna take all items out of everything, because right now what we need to be able to do is to craft our heavy weapons real quick. So we go over to here and we have the minigun, junk jet. We cannot get anything right now, which sucks because I would love to actually get my hands on the triple barrel right now. That would be a beast. Though we can upgrade our sights. The junk jet, short barrel. Well, we need gun nut to do just about anything, actually. Standard sights, we're going to put another gunner sight on there. We can't do anything right now. Yeah, the electrified the junk jet is funny. It's a funny weapon. Okay, so what we're gonna do is also anything without a star, unfortunately, I'm getting rid of. I know a lot of people are like, that's not right, that's not right. So, yeah. So right now, we cannot actually use anything on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, put a boosted capacitor onto our Righteous Authority, full stock. We can't upgrade that. So we're going to go to a short scope on Righteous Authority. And once we get science level 1 up, we're probably going to go ahead and go into the beam focuser. Because that gives us 227. 227 range, which is a pretty good range for just seeing as what we've got. So, we're going to get out of here real quick. And we are going to put up the junk jet, since we don't have anything we can do to it. We're keeping the switchblade, which actually I don't even see a point, so I'm going to go ahead and store the switchblade too. Okay, so now we're going to go to our chemistry station. And we can actually do quite a bit of stuff. Okay, so since we can't do anything else there, let's see what we got on firecrackers. Nothing. Now a lot of people are going to wonder, why am I doing this?
Stop complaining when there's nothing
The
left
fly
to complain
ring
about.
is worth some good gold. Those of you who don't like using it, that's your option. I'm not going to tell you how to play your game. I prefer to have it. Robot Repair Kit is only good for me right now because I'm using Codsworth. I do not have a Stringer, so I'm not going to worry about Stringer traps. Cutting fluid, we're going to go ahead and make as much as we can. And the U Work for Me ring, since it's valued at 2,500 caps, we're going to build like one or two. We're going to build enough of them. It's going to help us out in the long run. The reason why to do that is because at the end of the day, where is my cooking station? Okay, I know I'm not losing my mind here. Did I leave my cooking station back down here? At the old house? Well, I guess I'm actually... Wow. I guess I deleted my cooking station. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, let's get us a cooking station set back up, because we're gonna need that. I am sorry about that. I guess I deleted my cooking station without even thinking of it. And we can't even build it yet, because we don't have the perk. So, let's go ahead and get over on here and get our leader perks. Cat collector back. Local leader. Now we can build the stores and workstations. Okay, now for people who are wondering, this is where you make your money. Now I can also invest money into the stores. I should probably increase more of my endurance. Okay, so now a lot of people do notice I have only a few weapons now. That's because I just got rid of them. And also, we're going to go over to our favorites. We're taking those stim packs off of our favorite, because I don't like accidentally using stim packs all the time. I don't like having them randomly pop off, and I'm like, well, where did that come from, and why did that happen? We still don't have a good defense yet. That's gonna hurt us in a minute. And you will find that sometimes you have a random scrap appear even though you've already cleared 100% of everything, you will still find random scrap appearing inside of Sanctuary Hills, which I have yet to figure out why, but hey, Random scrap is random scrap. Random scrap can help you out later on. So we're gonna go through and make sure we cleared out as much as we can. There's nothing left as far as I remember, because my last playthrough, because this playthrough I've already cleared everything. But I'm gonna go through just in case some more junk has appeared that I need to go ahead and get rid of. Oh yeah, for those of you who want to, cheap junk that you can shoot out of the junk jet, which I will show you that very soon. You can shoot quite a bit of stuff out of it. This was my actual little homemade, yeah, spring trap. And of course, everyone's favorite, the spike strip. They are very nasty. They will fuck your day up. Spike traps are nasty. They will mess you up so fast and you won't even realize what's coming. Because it's literally metal spikes coming out of the ground. And as you can tell, they're coming out pretty quick. So if you're not fast, you will get messed up by them. Also, down here, which you can see, I just set up one more. The spawn point is actually right over there, so we're just gonna move this. We're just gonna move this to right here. I mean, there's nothing much that's gonna happen. They're gonna spawn there, and there, or on the other side, or in that one spot over there. I can't really do much. So what we're gonna do also real quickly, we are going to check out cages. What cages can we build? Okay, we can't build any small cages. Well, medium. Oh, we can get gunners. So now the only problem with this is gunners. Building these to get the gunners. You do have to be careful. The more gunners that you actually have, the more that you're using, they will actually start to slowly cause more attacks on your settlement. Oh, here's Codsworth.
I'm all ears.
Hey, Codsworth. Hey.
Another is already in the works.
Your thoughts?
A neutral, the bargain.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
I find our relationship in the best of health, Mum. There's no one else I'd rather have by my side.
So as you can tell, now
That's
we
all.
have Codsworth. He's friendly towards us more than what he was beginning. Okay, so that
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
So now we are going to... Which, let's see. Because I do know that with us having more people, we can put up a couple stores. Right now, about the only store we need is right there. So we're going to grab Sturgis and set him on to the ammunition supplies.
I'm looking for weapons.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and invest our 500 caps. And since, as I had noted, this is a heavy character, anything not considered a heavy round's coming to him. We're getting rid of all of our light everything. If it's not considered the heavy weapon that we want to use, it's going to him. Which means this character is now going to have a lot of weight. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get rid of all the other junk. And 10mm ammo. This character is strictly going to be a heavy weapon. So that means... Oh, actually, no, we need those. My bad. You're not taking those from us. Plasma cartridges, shotgun shells, gamma rounds. Until we get a lot of stuff, our character is literally going to be the equivalent of a heavy character. We are now going to go over and see if there's any heavy weapons or anything that he can help us with. Which, it doesn't look like he has very much for us. That sucks, so that means we got to take some of this back from him until we are only taking 1,000. So, that wasn't my smartest move. So, now, what we're going to do is go ahead and get rid of the frag grenades. And also, we're going to go in here and unfortunately get rid of ammo. Yes, ammo. I want the money that he has. The only way to get that money is to get it back, is to sell stuff to him to get the money that we want. Although yes, I did say we're gonna not be using some stuff. We are going to. So I'm probably gonna build me another sniper rifle, just a heavy sniper rifle. It's gonna be the 50 caliber sniper rifle.
What's up?
Now we have all 1,000 of his caps. So what we're going to do from here is to fast travel down to Diamond City. Now, you're going to notice I'm going to do a lot of the fast traveling between here and Diamond City for a bit, and that's strictly just so we can get all the ammunition from these people. We need 5mm ammunition and rocket launchers. But since this video is going along 2 hours, I'm going to go ahead and cut here when we spawn in on Diamond City, and I will probably upload another video in a couple hours. I'm trying to upload right now. I'm trying to get a regular job, so I'm doing a lot of uploading these videos. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Please give me comments. Please tell me if you like it or if I should change over and do a different game. Because I am listening to what you guys say. If you have questions on my gameplay, please leave me the comment. And I will be glad to help out.
Oh no, wait. My programming
Alright,
is telling
bye
me
everybody.
we never have sales. Maybe you should buy something else.